Hi, my name's Mark and I'm from campingsecrets.co.uk. We're a website that aims to deliver reviews of the latest gear and give hints and tips about enjoying the outdoors and getting the most from this great world in which we live. Today I'm going to be talking about a brand new down jacket that's just come out from Rab, that fantastic manufacturer of outdoor gear. The Rab Prosar is a 371 gram lightweight down jacket. We're going to go through the pros and cons of this jacket and whether you should fork out the £200 roughly that it costs. So stick around for some great information on this jacket. So here we have the Rab Prosar, and the first thing to note when holding this jacket is how light it is. You can barely feel it when you're holding it up. So we've got the ebony colour to review, and by the name ebony makes you think of black, but this is sort of got a blue, sort of a dark blue tinge to it to my eyes, but supposedly it's a sort of charcoaly colour. Now it's got some orange insignia on it, Rab here, and also on the back we have a nice orange insignia. This gives it a nice element of style, together with the full orange interior. So the Prosar is filled with goose down. Now goose feathers produce the best insulating down compared with duck. And actually this has got what Rab call an 800 FP, an 800 fill power. And bearing in mind that their top of the range jackets go up to 1000 FP, with the Prosar at 800 FP, this is pretty good insulation. Now the geese used for the feathers in this jacket are ethically reared, and Rab complied to the RDS standard, which is the responsible down standard. So you know that the geese had a good life. It's got a midi baffle design, so the baffles are, you know, not micro baffles that you see on some down jackets. So this allows more down to be concealed within the baffle, and there's a stitch through design here, which can allow cold air to get through the seams. But in this case, I've not seen any evidence of that, and the coat is remarkably warm. The outer covering is the Atmos 10D fabric, and that's a Rab proprietary fabric, a technical fabric which provides a modicum of waterproofness and windproofness, as well as a ripstop capability. So Rab told me that this is unlikely to get ripped if you go against a rock or, you know, granite, something like that. But I really don't want to test that out. The jacket has an integrated hood. Now some people might like that, but bear in mind if you're wearing a waterproof shell on top of this jacket, you'll have two hoods to contend with. So this one can tuck inside the outer hood if you want, but it's something to bear in mind that you might have double hood. For me, it's a bonus having this integrated hood, just to keep my head warm. You know, I haven't got much hair, so it's useful in cold conditions rather than wearing a separate hat. So if we put the coat on, the jacket should I say. Now I'm 6'3" tall, and I've gone for the extra large version in this review. You can see it fits very well in terms of length, it's beyond my waist. The back of the jacket protrudes a little further than the front, so you've got good coverage around here. And if we zip it up, now these are YKK zips on the front, so they're special wind resistant zips. There's a nice mechanism there, it's not going to get snagged very easily. Immediately I can feel there's very little bulk here, but it feels a quality coat. The sleeve length is good, we have elasticated sleeves at the end, so it stays around your wrist nicely. There's plenty of room to move around, but it does feel extremely lightweight. It's a nice feeling coat. We have pockets with zips and little bungees on each side, and these are reasonably high up, so you can't really relax your arms when they're in the pockets. So these are more for storage really, and I'd recommend wearing some decent gloves if you're out walking in cold conditions. There's additional elasticated bungees down at the waist, so you can draw in the jacket at the waist to keep warm. And again with the hood on top, and then the zip can go right up to the chin here to stop air coming in. I'm already getting warm. I mean, this is a really well insulated jacket. It's definitely going to keep you warm in those winter UK conditions. So how much is this coat? Well, When it first came out, it was £230, but I've noticed now that the price is dropping. It can be had for under £200 now, and in some instances around 180. And for that sort of value, I think it's an excellent down jacket. It's the weight that really hits home, the weight and the warmth ratio. You're getting high warmth, high insulation for not a lot of weight. It's a very packable jacket. So it does come with a stuff sack in the pocket. Little orange stuffed sack here, and this coat will go in this tiny little stuff sack. So if I show you that, cue time warp. So there we have the Rab Prosar packed away in its stuff sack. You know, it's just a bit bigger than a can of beans, probably about 10 centimeters by 7 centimeters. That'll go in your rucksack, no problem. And then it's there. If you get cold, you whack on the Prosar. I think this is an excellent value jacket, and with the weight combined with the warmth, it's definitely worth considering if you need a down jacket. It's stylish enough to wear to the pub once lockdown ends and we're actually able to get out and about and go for drinks. It looks good, it feels good, keeps you warm. We like the Rab Prosar. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe down below.